Here I am, day 2, and the sheep have arrived. It's what, 9:30? This is just one of those dead-end roads, just a drive off. And this little prairie here, meadow. The bad news is I lost my toolkit. I have a toolkit normally right in here in the bottom bottle cage holder, and I should have known better. I have bongo ties. I should have put that around it. So I'm pretty sure I lost it on the descent on 215 down to here, because it was pretty gnarly, pretty bumpy. So first deal of the day is to get water. I was supposed to take a turn up there and go up that way and then go across there behind that hill. I think what I'm going to do, since I don't have any tools, I'm not going to go into the back country, and I'm just going to have to stay on 75, I'm afraid. Only gone 2 miles for the day. Got water, that took a while. That's good to know that it takes so long. Hoping to get to Stanley trouble-free and get a little toolkit. Here I am at the Smiley Creek Lodge, 175. I just went in. They have some refreshments. There's actually a restaurant here, and asked the guy. He said it's 28 miles along 75 to Stanley. Tuesday, day 2. We'll see how we do. Like I said, a little stressed about not having any tools. You know, I'm on 75. Traffic is pretty light, actually. Lucky I'm not doing this on a weekend. And I think the route would have been, I don't think it'd be on the other side of that big mountain. It'd probably be on the hills there. It said on the map on the adventure cycling, it said 1.7 miles off the route to get to this place, if you were to follow the route that I would have been on. 1% grade with headwind. Still about 20 miles outside of, 18 miles maybe outside of Stanley. But I like the downhill. But as we know, that means you got to go up at some point. Traffic's kind of picked up, and they're pretty courteous drivers though, so far. Preventive maintenance. Clean the chain. Looks like I might, if I ride on these roads, I'm going to do it every day, I think. Someone said to make sure you have a wax type of oil. So what I like to do is just push up on the chain, get it in that way. See how it comes off. So I am still about 14, maybe 12 miles out of Stanley. And the bummer is, it's basically been a downhill ride with a 1% grade or 0, and this constant headwind has basically made it a chore. It'd be great to be going the other way right now, so keep that in mind if you're going to do this loop. And this might be the regular direction of the wind coming into Stanley. It's 3:30, Tuesday. Beautiful day, a little hot. This river run is kind of the only bike shop in town. And just be warned, I think they're mostly a rental facility. You're going to be kind of limited on tools. Like I said, I lost all my tools. So here we go. I'm going back to 75 is down there straight ahead. You have Mountain Village Mart, you know, general store, souvenirs, that kind of thing. And then this is basically a restaurant. I had lunch there. So now I'm leaving Stanley. I'm going to go to the lower Stanley, and then I have a turnoff coming up in a little bit. So that's my first hot spring. Just put my hand in there. It's pretty hot. This is Valley Creek Hot Spring, and I was over there at the Stanley Museum. 75 is right there. I'm just about to do a turn off in a little bit. Distinctive smell of sulfur, I guess for obvious reasons. I think that's Stanley. That's where I had my bike fixed and all that, so I really haven't gotten that far. The approach to Lower Stanley, I believe, before my turn off. Didn't notice there's cows way out there. Stop at this gas station, top off my water. I'm climbing. I don't think I'm going to be near water for the evening, although I come back down to 75, I think, for the campground. $2.99, it's pretty cheap considering where we are. Lower Stanley general store and motel. I stopped at the grocery store you probably just saw in the video, and there was a gentleman there pulled up. He's a local cyclist. I asked him about camping back here, and he said there's plenty of it. There's also a sign when I turned on saying limit of 16 days, National Forest Service. Maybe there's a lot of people that camp back here. Hopefully get near some water and get a nice view. It'd be great to be down by a creek bed or river bed. It does get sandy at parts, but I've only gone less than a mile, so hopefully it'll keep up. Looks like it's getting some washboarding. 6:33 out of Lower Stanley. Idaho mountain bike hot springs route. I don't know how much the GoPro is showing the scale, but that's a valley down there. Not sure how much climbing I gotta do. At least the climbing is spread out. Other than washboards once in a while, this road is very pleasant. There's a lot of people up here. Just have these, you know, I don't know if there's designated campgrounds, but a lot of RVs. I've turned on the, I believe, 682, and it's pretty washboardy. At least the first mile of it or so, it seems to have gotten a little bit better here, but I'm not holding out much hope. The goal is to take this till Sheep Trail Campground. I'd really like to get near the creek so I can get washed kind of take a little swim because it was really kind of grungy in the, I can't get in the sleeping bag with all the sunscreen all over me. You know, it's just kind of, so I'm hoping that there's a creek I can jump into and get rinsed off. That's my hope. So I don't know what this is. This is like private property. There was a sign as you entered saying stay on groomed road, private property otherwise. So, and it's 6:15. I think it says I've got 4.6 miles if that is where I need to turn. So I was wondering when I was going to have that water crossing that I see in all the videos. Unless this is an additional one. There's always been a, in the pictures and journals, there's always been a water crossing. First trip, going to carry over my dry bags and then empty my pockets because I have my wallet and stuff in here. Saw a snake in here, really a little tiny thing. This looks like a good spot to cross here by this camp. Oh yeah, it's pretty manageable. See what this trailhead says. Yeah, I don't think it went in my bottom bracket. Whoa! Where'd it go? River crossing back there. I gotta walk this. It's too rocky. The road turnoff should be here, coming up. I see a bunch of people over there. So this worked out rather well. According to the map, there's a campground across 75. There was a group there and they said, oh, we got the whole campground reserved. Decided to come back over and there's this whole section of campgrounds that I can be by the water. Yay! You go down there, do some laundry. Basically just wash the shorts and shirt I'm wearing now. This is great. There's a little bit of people around, which I won't like. There's an RV back there and there's another couple with a young child that just pulled in.